Team Fortress 2, a game with a lot of customability, a lot of cosmetics and a lot of cool things in the game. In Team Fortress 2 we have certain weapons to customize your own loadouts. This is just a secondary, a main weapon and a melee. There are a lot of good weapons and bad weapons. Today I want to talk about the Scout, because I think there's a secondary that's way too overlooked. The Pretty Boy pocket pistol is very good for a long time, the normal pistol is pretty good, Critical has not used that many, the Bonk, let's not talk about that, and the Flying Guillotine is also pretty solid I guess. But today I want to talk about a weapon that has been in the shadows for a long time, and I'm talking about the Winger. But why do I think the Winger is this good? Is that like something with a weapon? Or what does it make better than the other Scout secondaries, you're asking me? I have a few reasons why I really think this is the best Scout weapon and why everyone should start using it more. And this weapon has a lot of potential, is way too overlooked, it's all personal preference, but I have been using the Winger for a really long time now and I feel like it has a lot of potential and it can really make some plays happen, it can really get you on certain spots that you would normally not be able to come up to, and that might be game changing sometimes, so give it a try. I'm gonna give some reasons why I think the Winger is actually this good. So let's talk about the Winger as a weapon. The Winger is a secondary for Scout. The Winger gives you a min 60% clip size, but gives you a higher jump ability than you normally would with the scattergun, and plus 15% damage on the gun. This means this Winger only has 5 ammo, but the Winger deals around 520 damage at close range and around 10 to 15 damage at long range. This is a pretty solid stat and makes up for the clip size. But the reason why this is a huge change for the Winger and for your playstyle is because this will make you able to come at various spots on the map that you wouldn't normally be able to come with the scattergun. And this can really change a lot of things. It can be more efficient, make certain jumps easier, or even get you some possibilities on jumps or just sneak routes that you would not even be able to come through without the Winger. And I feel like every map you play on has one of those spots at least. And even though it hasn't, there's always at least an efficient jump you can get way easier by using the Winger. I'm gonna show you guys a few showcases of the Winger and these spots right now. This was just a few examples of spots that I meant, but there are countless spots more, way better spots than this, and every map at least has a few of them. But there are a few other reasons why I think the Winger is good, and I will handle that later in the video. For now I just want to give you guys a comparison between the jump height with the scattergun and with the Winger, and the damage that the Winger can deal, at close and in long range. Just so enjoy a damage test and a jump test in comparison. Because that will prove my point, but I think it's actually pretty good at close range and for jumps.
Not even winded.
Everything I just said is all really good, and it makes the Winger a really good weapon in paper. But is it actually that good? What is the bad thing about the Winger? As every weapon that's this good should have something that handicaps it, something makes it worse. And that's the clip size for the Winger. The Winger has a min 60% clip size, meaning you're only able to have 5 ammo instead of only 9 like the pocket pistol, or some other weapons that have decent ammo or some decent other stats. And wouldn't you use the pocket pistol because it has way more ammo? And this is where my point comes in for the Winger. The Winger has a min 60% clip size, but is a secondary. A scout, your main weapon should be the scattergun. The scattergun is overall way better than using a secondary as a scout as your main weapon, of course. Scattergun can burst a ton of damage. The scattergun can finish off really kills easy, as a 6 ammo capacity make it able to do a lot of damage at close range, absolutely sweating enemy teams. But then at that point you should know this. You don't normally need your secondary, it's a finish off weapon. And this is why I think the Winger is actually really good. The Winger has 5 ammo capacity, that's totally a knock. If you're able to burst 120 damage at close range, you should be able to finish off any enemy for sure, except for heavies maybe. Because at the point you needed ammo, you missed 6 scattergun shots, or some of your other scattergun, whatever you're using. You missed all your primary ammo. It should only be a finish off weapon. And if you can even finish off it with the Winger, you are doing something wrong. It's not the fault of the Winger, it's the fault of your absolutely scattergun aim. You need to work on that instead of blaming it on the secondary. The secondary is just a finish off, and that's why I think the Winger is really good. It gives a lot of beneficial things for scout, and things that you can use in maps, and things that you can use in fights. Something that's really good by having extra jump height and some extra damage, being able to burst enemies down really easy with a good damage output. And it shouldn't be a problem, except you missed all your scattergun shots almost, or just absolutely hit it, no damage on it. And then you should be improving your scattergun aim and not blaming the secondary. And this is why I think the main reason that the Winger is so good. Because the worst thing about the Winger just completely falls off if you're actually playing a pretty solid scout. This is why I would say try to get better with the scattergun if you're failing to not finish off kills with it. The Winger is a secondary that gives a lot of beneficials, and is also being able to finish off kills very easy with the extra damage you get from it. Also making you able to get in certain spots that you would normally not be able to come. I would say give the Winger a try. It's personally one of the best weapons. I've been using it for a long time. I think it's way too underrated. Hope you guys think the same. Try it out for yourself. If you don't believe me, I'll say peace out.